greatest fighter that ever will be. He talks a great deal and brags indeed of a muscular punch that's incredibly speedy. The fistic world was dull and weary, but a champ like listening things had to be Jerry. Then comes someone with color, someone with dash, to get the fight fans are running with cash. This brash young fighter is something to see, and the heavyweight championship is his destiny. Ali fights great. He's got speed and endurance. But if you sign on to fight him, increase your insurance. Ali's got a left, Ali's got a right. And if he hits you once, you'll sleep for the night. As you lay on the mat as the ref counts to 10, you'll pray you never have to fight him again. For I am the man this poem is about, the heavyweight champion, there's no doubt. This I predicted and I knew the score, the champ of the world in 64. When I say 3, they go in the third. Don't bet against me, I'm a man of my word. For I am the man this poem is about, the heavyweight champ, there is no doubt. Here I predicted Mr. Liston's dismemberment. Hit him so hard he wondered where October and November went. When I say 2, there's never a third. Standing against me is completely absurd. If I tell you a mosquito can pull a plow, don't ask how, hitch him up. I am the greatest. I am greatest. I am the greatest.
This kid's got it right. If he hits you once, you're asleep for the night. I am the greatest.
Hi fight fans, another prediction here. This one's between the two cruiserweights of the division. Ola Afolabi versus Lukasz, Janik. It's on the undercard of the Gennady Golovkin fight between Curtis Stevens on the 2nd of November. A great matchup here. I've just seen it on the schedule, so first thoughts were to get this prediction out there. Initial thoughts straight into my head, Ola Afolabi, but when I seen his opponent Lukasz, Janik, the Polak/Polish fighter, it kind of got me thinking. My heart was ruling my head, and a couple of minutes of thinking about it, I decided to come out and do this prediction. Unfortunately, going against my man Afolabi. I'm a big fan of Afolabi, but doing a prediction, I fear I have to go with my, common sense, in my opinion, and this is just my thoughts. How I feel this one's going to go. Just one sec. This is how I feel the fight's going to go. I've just been watching bits on Lukasz, Janik, and his punch output is great. So is Afolabi, but Afolabi, in my opinion, tends to switch off, doesn't he, during a round, and the other opponent just does that little bit extra work. Lukasz, Janik, I'm a fan of also. I've seen a number of his fights, albeit I've watched, Afolabi in the wars with Marco Huck. Some great fights with Marco Huck, even on Afolabi's last fight with Huck. Great fight, and one I enjoyed. I've seen all their fights, Huck and Afolabi. Very close fights, and one that he drew with Huck, I think that was in the second encounter, or it might have been the first. Either way, he's lost one he's lost 2 with hook, sorry, and he's drew 1. Which way round? I think the first one he lost. No, he drew in the first encounter. I might have got it wrong anyway, and then the second one he lost, and then the third one he lost. But that might be totally different way, wrong way round. So, you know, don't get commenting on that. So there's Afolabi's, you know, a couple of his Marco Hook fights, great fights. I'll just touch upon Afolabi's resume. This is quickly written down from BoxRec, so it should be accurate. Afolabi, age 33 now. His height is 6'3". Boxing out of the orthodox. He's 119, KO'd 9. With only the 3 defeats. 2 to Marco Hook, and 1 which I haven't written down is third defeat, but that's I don't suppose it's too important for this fight. I believe his opponent was a very good opponent. His reach is 75. He's got a good reach, hasn't he? His KO ratio is a bit disappointing in only 34% when facing Lukasz, Janik. I think it's a bit disappointing that it slightly isn't higher. But this is, on paper, you know, and I say this on paper, it's a great matchup, isn't it? As soon as I seen it, I'll just touch up on Lukasz, Janik's resume. Courtesy of BoxRec. His age 27, boxing out of the orthodox. He also stands at 6'3". Unfortunately, you get this on quite a few BoxRec. The only thing I would say about BoxRec is that it's quite annoying because you have one boxer's reach, and then you go on to his opponent, and there's nothing for his reach. So it's a bit annoying. That can be when doing, you know, predictions. But anyway, let's not worry about Lukasz, Janik's reach. I'm guessing, just to touch upon his reach, you know, because it can be pretty crucial, can't it, sometimes in these matchups. Judging by his reach here, I would say it's not far off. This is one of Lukasz, Janik's fights. I did try and get the fight with his a very good opponent, and he's only just recently lost a fight in Mateusz Masternak, but you know, for some reason it's not on YouTube, and I thought I'd play it safe anyway. I didn't want to search too highly, so thought I'd play it safe and just throw this fight on whilst doing this prediction. But judging by his reach here, he's in the black trunks, shorts, trunks, whatever you want to call them. Judging by his reach here, I wouldn't say it's far off from his opponent's Afolabi's reach in 75. Possibly, looking upon it, it's about, I'm guessing about 73, you know, around about that. Please then, if you know his reach, then feel free to throw in your comments on his reach. Where was I with his record? Yeah, he's only lost 1 to the very good boxer, very good boxer in Mateusz Masternak, in my opinion, a very decent boxer. He's 126, by the way, with 14 KOs, so 5 more than Afolabi's. Just to touch upon his KO percentage, it's 51%. He's lost to Mateusz Masternak. He got KO'd in the 5th round. I think I'm right in saying that. This fight, I believe, only lasts 4 rounds. We'll see a knockdown here, I think, in round 4. So I think this will go the distance. I think Ola Afolabi, he hasn't got the chin of a poet, is he? He's got a chin of he's got a solid chin. You know, if you know, he went the distance with Marco Huck, a great boxer. He can go the distance, but he just has a tendency to switch off. So, and then it comes back too late, and it's just for me, he's always not always. He's got a very good record with only 3 defeats, but against an opponent like Janik, I just fear he'll end up damn disappointing that ended there. I didn't expect that. I was hoping for the 4th round. What can we do about that? Oh well, we'll just play it back a bit. I was hoping for the 4th round knockout, but like I said, touching upon Afolabi, he always has a tendency to be the bridesmaid, doesn't he? And I fear it's going to happen again. I think this is going to go the distance, and I think a Lukasz Janik win for me in what will be, in my opinion, a very close fight. I'm sorry for you Afolabi fans that I couldn't go for him, but I just fear he'll end up the bridesmaid, as I'm going to use that word again in this one, unfortunately. But I think he'll still make it a close fight and a good entertaining fight to watch. But I just fear he'll come off second best again in Lukasz Janik. He's got a great head to switches to body greatly, Janik. I do like Janik, and I'm going to like him in this one. I think he'll win the fight by a couple of rounds in what will be a close fight. Thanks for watching as always, and get commenting.